Hello everybody, this is All Souls Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wasteland 3. In the previous episode, we made our way through the Garden of the Gods to try and rescue the people being held within by the Dorseys. Unfortunately, it turns out they were working with the Dorseys. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And before I go any further into the episode, just to let you know, if anything sounds off, that is because I am recording at least Monday through Thursday's episodes on a new gaming laptop I picked up over Black Friday, and I kind of want to put it through its paces. So, if you're wondering why things maybe sound different than usual, that's probably why. Okay then, well, without further ado, let's first take a look around here, see what we can find before leaving the area. Camp is only a few days old. Looks like the Dorseys gathered here before their attack on the city. Of course. Let's see, junk pile, we can get some stuff. Honestly, I think some of those crafting materials we can sell off. Guys, I don't actually do a whole lot of crafting. Anyways, let's head back to downtown Colorado Springs.
Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
Let's see, he saved your life? No. No matter, no. Justice belongs to the law. And the sheriff will probably execute him anyway.
Maybe you have it right. If I value my own personal feelings above the law, then I'm no better than a vigilante. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Neelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Yes, we'll help you. In return, you follow orders like a ranger.
Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Neelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Neelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Yeah, I'm with Quan on this one. You seem to be pretty keen on giving us orders.
Shut your hole. I know you slept with my wife.
Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear. I, got bedroom issues. Flagpole don't stand, you know?
Really? Sorry, man. Then who the hell was that in my house?
Okay.
I loved this job.
That's someone we can
Is it
talk
just
to.
me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder than before the Dorseys attacked?
Ixnay on the Arshals May.
They've been real assholes. I mean, they threw my brother up against the wall just for spitting on the ground.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Yeah.
This is Corporal Gonzalez at Ranger Command. Who am I speaking with?
This is Rosie Wong at the Sands Lux Apartments. The tap water's brown again.
That's not really our department, Ms. Wong. Can I,
Then you go arrest whose department it is. I'm trying to run a business here. My tenants have a right to clean water.
Yeah, we're going to be getting radio calls like that fairly often. Okay. And now I can fix this.
Oh, wow! The microwave's humming again.
I mean, they certainly cleaned up the market pretty quick. Guys, this place was a wreck when we went to the Garden of the Gods. Let's see if he's got anything for us
Thanks for
fixing
getting
that.
the power hooked back up to my microwave. I've got some real treats I couldn't sell without it. Power line must have gotten busted up in the fighting.
Goodbye.
Sure thing.
Extra cash? Always gonna say yes to that. Now let's see if we can't save that kid now. I'm hoping there hasn't been any patch that changed being able to save him after coming back from the Garden of the Gods, but you never know.
Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs. Families taken hostage.
Well, he's still here, so they haven't executed him yet.
Ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got a smile for the marshals and never piss them off. I stay in line.
Horrible way to go. Of course, if you're up there, you deserve it.
Rangers, what brings you here?
Let's see. We'll take to free
As
him.
I said, you can argue his case. Convince me to set him free, and I will do so.
He took the job only because he was starving. True justice would free him and let him work to redeem himself for his minor infractions.
I am not certain you truly understand the Patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. Perhaps death is too severe a punishment.
He thinks a moment, tapping his lips.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble.
Don't think that'll be a problem.
You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Right.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
We talked to the magistrate. He says he'll release you, but you'll be working for us now.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, may as well talk to his mother, let her know.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you. Thank you.
Think nothing of it, ma'am. Alright, back to Sheriff Daisy.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown. If an enemy gets all the way to Broadmoor, we've got big problems.
But then, who'd make the precious 100 families feel all warm and snug?
Yeah, they'd never let that happen.
Where was I? Shoot, completely forgot. Oh yeah, if you'll recall, Isaac mentioned something about somebody else being involved. A certain Barigo.
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
We're all on the same side, right?
Damn right. It's in all our interests to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and she'd be an asset to your organization.
Oh, thanks for the referral. And we do need someone for that prison. Welcome aboard, Hope.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town?
Isaac Reed confessed that he helped them, but it was Farron Brygo's gang who let them in.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brygo. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brygo helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
We're on it.
Take down Brygo for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best-equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor.
We'll do what we can.
Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Alright, looks like we're headed to Little Vegas. And like I mentioned some episodes ago, there was... Farron Brygo is actually a character from the original Wasteland game, because apparently you actually go to Vegas in that one. Or what's left of it. We do have a level up for Lucia Weston. I'm kind of thinking I might want to respec her back at base and put her skills to better use. Like barter weapon modding, we're going to be putting that for another character. Huh. Let's see. Just want to look up something on Little Vegas. Stupid.
Bet this is all Joe's fault.
If I can get Nerd Stuff 4, I can make a pretty penny at Little Vegas. That's what I was trying to look up.
I loved this job.
You know what? I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to base. Or Ranger HQ. Anyway, I can just... And I'm going to respec Lucia Weston. Change up her stats.
Rangers hailed as heroes. Dorseys flee the city.
What do you think they do with the bodies from the pillories?
I heard they got a mass grave just outside the walls.
I don't know, man. I swear the last shipment of meat from the bazaar tasted funky.
Ooh, I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't want to think about how desperate some people get during the apocalypse for meat. And in a cold environment like that, I doubt you'd be able to raise insects. Huh.
Hello,
What's this?
Rangers? This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid, but these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Okay. What's up with this chest, though? Not detecting any traps. Badly typed note. A folded sheet of paper stuffed in an envelope. There are many strike-throughs and all cap words. Let's see, handmade knight costume, handmade wizard costume. That is new clothing. Rangers, we found this box of evil in the ruins of the Denver Convention Center. It was labeled Denvention 2 Costume Contest 81. We don't know what any of that means, but these are clearly the vestments of some evil cult. And we hope that as upholders of all that is good and true in Colorado, you will investigate their origin and wipe their owners from the earth. May the Lord bless you. The McCoskys, George and Pat. Okay. Anyways, in order to respec, we do need to talk to the one guy, you know, that's in charge of all our recruitment. There he is, Sergey.
Glad to see you back, Rangers. Cleaned up the worst of the mess in your absence. Now, what can I help you with?
We need to manage our active rangers.
Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Lucia! Let us retrain you. Retraining this character will reset all their attributes, skills, and perks. Do you want to continue? Yes.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope.
I'll be here.
Alright, Lucia. Let's get your coordination maxed out. 2 into luck. Don't really need all that much strength. Some speed might be good just because of your, well, lack of speed. 3 intelligence. Let's put 4 into awareness. As for what's left... well, let's see. Oh, no, but let's actually back up on the awareness. Oops, undo changes. Let's do that. 2 into luck, 3 into awareness. Let's do 3 on strength, 1 on speed. And let's put the rest into intelligence. That way, we can, when we do rank ups, we do intelligence and awareness for this. Just want to have the extra strength for some constitution, and just in case the armor I want to give her requires it. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. Yep, confirm. As for your skills, well, we're going to go small arms. We are going to get survival, and we are going to grab hard ass. See, primarily we want to focus on hard ass first. Survival, we're just going to want to try and get up to 6. But I'm not going to be spending all my points right now because I need to put some into small arms. Survival, again, we only need to get up to level 6 for a perk later on, but it can wait. Let's put a little more in small arms, a little more into hard ass. And you know what? A little more into hard ass. And with the last point, we'll get survival up to level 3. Okay. As for perks, she's got 1. Let's see, Shredder Shots, that's a shotgun ability. Opportunist. Strike meter charges a bonus 5% with each successful handgun attack. Okay. Trick Shot. Fire a handgun attack that has a minus 50% hit chance. If the attack hits, you get an instant plus 3 AP, and your strike meter is instantly filled. Deals 100% damage versus marked targets. Yeah, not bad. No perks for things like hard ass, unfortunately. Let's see. Bonus 5% with each successful handgun attack. So, you know what? I think I'm going to take Opportunist for now. The guide does not give specific perks for Lucia or your other... our other companions, so go with whatever you want. Okay, now that we've got a respect, I will see you guys towards Little Vegas.
Team November, come in.
Okay. Instead, we're getting a radio call, but fine. This is Team November. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got Ms. Wong, the manager at the Sands Lux Apartments on the line. And this one might actually be something. Says she's got a tenant who might be making bombs in...
Shush, shush, shush. Let me talk to them. You're leaving out important details.
Oh boy.
It's the weirdo in apartment 3. He's gonna kill us all. There's all kinds of loud banging coming from his room. And he's not alone. He's got friends in there. They're planning something. I know it.
Have you tried calling the marshals? Downtown is their territory.
Do you think I would have called you if the marshals had listened to me? They say I call too much. Goddamn lazy good-for-nothings. Maybe there was nothing going on those other times, but this one's real. I'm sure of it. Come to the Sands Lux Apartments now. That loony's liable to blow the whole place sky high.
Right.
Sorry, November. Over and out.
Huh? What do you mean by sorry?
Well, I know what's going on. I know the fight that entails, and it's gonna be a little tough, so...
Read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny cartoon in there.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but never mind.
Anyways.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs.
Oh,
Weston family confirmed dead.
Anyways, like I was saying, I know the fight that involves. I know what it's going to... how difficult it's going to be, so I'm gonna hold off.
You'd get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. Joe's fault. I even got my... Hey, did you ask your wife about your, concerns about her fidelity?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on, man. You can't leave me wondering.
It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
Wow.
Okay then. Anyways, let's see if we can't get some levels before taking on that little affair. You sure you want to travel to Little Vegas? Yes, I do. Brago's night. Okay.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background. Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him.
Understood.
While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
Welcome to Little Vegas.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be Sex Dwarf. It bops so hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, let's see.
Why me?
Why don't we talk to this guy right here? Man greets you with a smile, but his eyes dart about, never staying focused on your faces. He has a collection of pins and medals strewn across his chest.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Nose. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas.
Oh, really? You got a lot of titles, huh?
All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie. So what can Charlie do for you?
Why do you call us Red Hats?
Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hats so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused.
Huh? What's with all the badges you're wearing?
You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake.
Can you tell us about another badge?
See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with fists like bricks. But I gave her the old razzle-dazzle, took her down.
Razzle-dazzle? Is that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
Ha!
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold.
How about another badge?
Look at this one with the lightning bolt. This is a bit of a sad story. There was this orphanage up in the mountains full of beautiful kids, one sweeter than the next. They were having problems powering their homestead, so I repaired and optimized their generator. They gave me this, handcrafted by their prettiest little girl. Why is that sad? Well, after I left, a tribe of robots sensed a new source of power and came hunting. Destroyed the orphanage and everyone in it. Poor kids. But I got my payback. Yes, I did.
How about another?
I think that's enough for now. Yeah, Charlie's gotta save a few secrets for himself.
What can you tell us about Little Vegas?
Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. If you want to talk to the man in charge, you'll find Mr. Brygo upstairs.
What's your job around here?
I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms.
Can you let us into the back rooms?
I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me.
We're looking for a man named Delgado.
El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie, you remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshal. You blend right in with the rest of us.
He winks.
Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. Until next time, Red Hats.
See, nightclub staff are claiming they haven't seen Delgado. If we keep asking around, maybe one of them will be more cooperative. Well, we could talk to Farron himself. Don't think they'll stop us.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brygo's lounge. He said I should let you guys through. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day.
What's so special about that computer?
That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong.
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything. Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brygo's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
No, but that definitely sounds like useful information.
What about me a drink?
Ugh, so gaudy.
Oh,
so
honey, of course.
ostentatious.
Rum and cola?
Rangers, welcome to my club. Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas and Angela Death and the rest helped me save Vegas. And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine clothiers being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brago. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it?
You know Angela Death and General Vargas?
You haven't heard the story? Hey, I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare. Then Angie and Snake and their squad showed up, guns a-blazing, and saved the day. Heroes, every one of them. Helped me consolidate control of the city, too. Of course, 15 years later, the robots came back and destroyed everything. But you know all about that. They attacked you, too. Anyway, that shared history makes me happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay.
Thanks. You've given it a lot of class.
I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get where it is today. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot.
Sorry to say Vargas is dead, but his sacrifice saved all of Arizona, which is not what happened in my story of Wasteland 2, but that's what we gotta work with. Really wish we could have imported our save from Wasteland 2, see how that would have changed things, but oh well. I understand that could actually cause be a lot of trouble to do.
Damn. I'd heard rumors, but, well, I'm not surprised that's the way he went out. A hero to the end. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a glass in his honor tonight. Now, what can I do for you?
We're helping the marshals with an investigation. Could you answer some questions here? What's that paint? Yeah, let's not go straight into this. What's that painting behind you?
Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh?
That painting was commissioned before the robots came? It's 20 years ago. How is it you don't look a day older?
Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger.
Huh. Why'd you move to Colorado?
Like I said, 15 years after the Rangers saved us, the robots came back. Deadlier than before. We held out as long as we could. But without help from the Rangers, the end was inevitable. As to why we came to Colorado, well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. So we packed up our roulette tables and hit the road.
Tell us about Little Vegas.
I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. It's not quite Vegas, but it's close. And since I can't go back, this will have to do, won't it? And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of Sin City behind one door.
We're helping the marshals with that investigation. Could you answer some questions?
Certainly. Ask away.
You're a connected guy. Do you know anything about who let the Dorseys into the city?
What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against the Patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but...
Huh. We're looking for a marshal named Delgado. Last time he was seen, he said he was heading here.
I know Delgado, but I haven't seen him. If he came here, he didn't come to see me.
That's all for now.
What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do for you? Good luck.
Portrait of Farron Brago. The portrait is from 30 years ago, but Mr. Brago looks exactly the same. Interesting. Alright, well, we know there's something back there, but one, we can't pick it, and two, pretty sure we'd have everybody all over us in a heartbeat.
You stowed away on a Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me.
Alright, let's check around up here. Quick save. Because I know there's something we can do in here.
Local 168, booyah!
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party.
The man is huge, scarred, and smells like a distillery outhouse. He sways on his feet. Who are you calling runts, you overgrown goiter? Boulder smiles, eyes glinting.
Oh, so you've got some cojones. Well, if it's a fight you want, the local 168 are happy to oblige.
We don't fight, we kill, so don't start something you don't want to end in the graveyard.
Hey, now, hold on. We was looking for a throwdown, not a gun down. We don't get in killing fights, unless somebody's paying. What was it you wanted again? Maybe we can help you out.
We're looking for a marshal named Delgado.
Yeah, we saw him. That Charlie Nose fella? Dragged him into the back rooms behind the bar.
Well, well. What is the local 168?
Used to be a union. Scrap Miners Local number 168. Organized when we was working the yard in Steeltown. Pay was shit, conditions were brutal, hours were criminal. So we unionized. Smart, right? Not so much. Boss Markham sacked us and hired a bunch of refugees to take our jobs. So we had to find a new way to make coin. Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well as mining, and reformed as a mercenary company. Local 168. Best there is, if you can afford union rates.
Boulder's crew roars their approval. Alright, we're done with you.
Good. We got drinking to do.
Now, if you cannot intimidate him for the information...
Wonder if Ted is working
Welcome to
today.
the Little Vegas
Always
brothel,
have a time in Little
friends.
Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot balls, it's just like hellfire.
Don't know why Laser went all the way over there. You can talk to Kendall. The man's face is a crosshatch of scars. He puts on a professional smile as you approach.
Oh, hey, Quan. Looking for a good time, I assume.
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
Kendall?
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
Turns away, hard-faced, and one of his girls leans in.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
Okay. Well, if you couldn't intimidate the local 168, you can talk to Kendall, and for $100, or if you have barter 5 negotiated down to $50, you can learn about Delgado's little debacle.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
But because we learned about it from the 168 for free, thank goodness I actually did go through with respecking Lucia, we can press Charlie Nose for information.
Oh my god, tell me.
Hello again, Red Hats.
We know you took Delgado into the back rooms. We need to get in there.
Well, ain't you a clever seed of Red Hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that, right? Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give you a name. All you gotta do is proof this guy was acting on his own.
What's in this for you?
Way I see it, everybody wins. You get your culprit, and we don't get in trouble with the law. Once you clear Mr. Brygo's name, I'm sure he'll release Delgado.
That makes sense. Tell us where to find the guy.
Look for our man McTavish at the machine shop, near Pillory Square. I don't care what you do to him, but if you can come back and prove the rest of us weren't involved, I'm sure we can make a deal, yeah? Also, I didn't tell you this, Red Hats.
Sure you didn't. I met a guy named Kendall. What's with the name?
You like it? He used to be a real lady killer. Then he made the unwise decision to double-cross Mr. Brygo, so the boys took him into the back room. Had him in there for weeks, poor bastard. You could hear his screams clear across town. He came back with a face that wasn't so pretty anymore, and without Master John Goodfellow. Kendall, get it?
What a revolting story.
Yeah, he didn't like it much either, especially the ending. Until next time, Red Hats.
Uh-huh.
I love dancing in this place.
It's the best.
Well, let's head after this McTavish guy. Let me double check something on... Huh. Yeah, for what I want to do, we need to get this up to level 2. Or level 4, which means we need to get some more XP. Well, let's take care of McTavish first, see if that won't get Laser enough of a boost to get her up to the next level. Yeah, his little machine shop is right around here, an area we didn't bother looking through. But we are unfortunately running out of time on this. And I know there's going to be a fight coming up, so I think I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.